Hi, I'm going to be doing something to start off with, like for dry skin and ways to like deal with it or things that you can use. Not like home remedies, like products that you can actually go out and buy and that actually really work from my personal experience. So, guess what? Cut my hair. Had a lot of dead ends. Had just a lot of dead ends, a lot of split ends, and breakage of my hair, so I just ended up cutting it. It almost is like a long bob. That's what it feels like. Yeah, it feels like a long bob, which I wanted. I wanted like a bob look or something, but I like it the way how it looks. And so, yeah. So first, I'm gonna say that before, like when I was little, I always used Lever 2000, the bar soap for my body, and it used to always dry me out. But I just thought like maybe it's because I take like really hot showers. Maybe that's not helping. So I kind of cooled down my showers and I was still using the same soap and it didn't change. So then I decided to use Dove's Sensitive Skin Bar and that worked good. But then I realized like my skin was still kind of dry and still like flaky. And so I was thinking like, oh my gosh, this is so disgusting. And then I go to the doctor, and then they come to find out that I have like very sensitive dry skin and a little bit of eczema. And so, because I know I'd be scratching, like, oh my gosh, like it's so itchy. And so I'm thinking, like, what the heck? So at first I thought, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get stretch marks. And then, like, no. My doctor laughed at me. She was like, no. She was like, you just have a little eczema. Because I had it when I was little in the creases of my arm and the corners, the creases of my arm and the creases in the back of my leg when I was little. And so I've like grown out of it. But so I had like she was telling me all these different kinds of lotions and soaps that you can use, like Cetaphil. They had Lubriderm. They had Eucerin, if that's how you pronounce it, Eucerin. It was a lot, but those are like the main ones that a lot of people know. And she actually advised, because I was like, I've been using baby lotion. And then she was like, she actually advised to not use baby lotion. And she said she actually doesn't like baby lotion because it's perfumed. I mean, of course, it's not perfumed like how we would put like all over our body to go smell good. But it's a mild perfume in there. She said she just doesn't like it. She said she prefer lotion for sensitive skin with no type of perfumes in it, no type of smell to it. And so that I understood that. I really don't mind anyway because I like to spray myself with stuff. And so I don't want to be smelling like this lotion and then spraying myself and smelling like this and then got a mixture and a combination. So I didn't mind it that much. I was like, okay, cool. And so, but now I am using, oh, and there's different type of soaps that you can use too. There was Dove, there was a Vino lotion that you could use too. There was, like, what else soaps? There was quite a few, but the only ones that stood out to me was Dove and Aveeno. And yeah, so I used to use from using the Dove Sensitive Skin bar, I went back to using Lever's Fresh Aloe Body Wash, which it says soothes and refreshes. And so I'm thinking like maybe I should try it again and stuff. And so, but this is like all before I go to the doctor. And so it's clean rinsing skin hydrating formula. And this is actually what I was using. And as you can see, there is like none in here because I used it all because it smelled so good. But yeah, this is what I used. And I stopped using that because my skin got dry all over again. And that's what actually made me go to the doctor. Because I was like, you know what, I'm fed up. I need to seriously like go to the doctor. And so, got hair in my mouth. And so now for the body wash, I'm actually using the new Dove Visible Care Renewing Cream Body Wash. I'm using this. I know I should probably be using the sensitive skin one, which I will when I'm done with this. But I've had this before. I went to the doctor because that's what I used after I used this. I used this. And so this has actually been working good for me. It makes my skin really soft. It doesn't leave me like white, patchy, like dry spots on my body. it's actually been really good, and I honestly can feel like a difference before I started using, when I was using the baby lotion with it, which is the Johnson Johnson pink baby lotion, the big one. And plus, after a while, I kind of realized that that lotion is kind of thin, and throughout the day, I would get a little ashy. But I think that's just because I have really dry skin that just soaks up anything that it comes across. So now for the lotion that I'm actually using is Eucerin, which is this. And I love this. The first day I tried it, it was a big difference. Like a huge difference. It was like, let me see. It was like, okay, my body was all rough, and I'm like, oh, my skin's so dry. What am I gonna do? And I got this. And I put this on, and it actually says in the back, it says preferred by dermatologists. Oh, and it does not clog pores. So sometimes I'd even use this on my face. But okay, it keeps your skin moisturized for 24 hours. It's non-greasy, fast-absorbing, fragrance-free, and won't clog pores. And the direction is smooth over dry skin daily or as directed by a physician. Use immediately after bathing for even better results. So after getting out the shower and seeing that, I was like, oh yes, I'm using you. I used it, went to sleep. At first, when you first put it on, it is a little, look, let me show you. It is a little, this is how it looks. It is a little lotion, like greasy to me. I mean, just to me. I don't know. Let me see. Putting it on right now. Like, it just has a shine to it. And it's really thick, too. And so, I was putting on, I don't know if you could tell. I don't know, you can't really tell. But, like, if you were to buy it and you were to, like, put some on, I mean, it's not like, oh my gosh. But it's like, it's a little greasy, but it's not oily. Not, like, greasy, but it just has, like, a shine to it. It makes you feel like you just, like, dipped yourself in some oil. But, I mean, it makes you feel like you look that way. But it's really not, like, greasy or nothing. I didn't mean to say greasy or oily, because that's not what it is. It just has a really nice shine to it. Like, if you ever one of those people who like to wear shorts and then have that nice shine on your legs, yes, this is the lotion to use. And so, it definitely worked really good. I woke up the next day and I felt my skin, because normally when I wake up, it feels rough. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And I felt it. It was so soft. Like, I woke up and I woke up everybody in my house like, oh my gosh, look at my skin. It's soft. It's soft. And they're like, oh my gosh, you're so silly. And so, yeah, it, like, works really good. Like, my skin still to this day is soft. And when I was talking to my doctor about, like, with having, like, a little eczema and really super sensitive dry skin, she was actually saying to, like, bathe every other day, which is crazy. Crazy. But, you know, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And so, I didn't follow it. I don't follow it. I might, okay, so I take a shower one day, and then I'll take a bath the other day. Take a shower, take a bath, take a shower, take a bath. Because before I used to shower morning and night. Like, I go to sleep, shower. Before I go to sleep, I shower. When I wake up, shower. Just so it wakens me up in the morning. So, now, sometimes what I do is, I would, like today, when I woke up, I took a shower. So, the rest of the day, I'm not going to do anything. Tonight, I'm not going to take a shower. No matter if I'm going out again, I'm not going to take a shower. Because I'm, like, clean already still. I didn't do nothing. I mean, like, if I've been working out or something, I'm going to take a shower. But if not, I'm not going to take a shower. Because I already took one this morning, and my skin is so sensitive, and it dries out really, like, fast. So, but then I'll wake up the next morning, and I'll just take a shower. Because it's actually, I don't know. Yeah, it's similar to that. Or I might, like, take a bath at night or take a shower at night, and then wake up, and then take a bath at night. It's like, I don't know. It makes sense in my head. It might not make sense to you. But to me, it's almost like, for me, it's almost like taking a shower every other day, because I used to take one morning and night. So, it's a big difference for me. And also, I use Pond's Biohydrating Cream. Like, sometimes if I don't want to use Eucerin on my face, because I feel like if it's hot outside, I'd feel like, oh my gosh, my face is greasy and it's not working. This is actually really good, because it has, like, no shine to it. Like, on my face, it just feels like that, because I already have kind of oily skin, but when I wash it, it's super dry. So, like, later on in the day, it gets oily. And then from this being, like, having that shine and stuff, it just makes me feel all day. Because it's so thick. It just makes me feel like, oh, my gosh. It just seems like my face is glowing like a disco ball or something. But it really isn't. I just personally feel like that. Because I'm just not used to having anything on my face besides my, like, acne medication that I put on. And then, like, sunscreen. And also with Eucerin, they actually advise you to use sunscreen after using this if you're going to go outside to the hot sun because it does not have any SPF in it at all. So I don't know if you're really like big on SPF, but if you are, I wouldn't use this. But if you really have, but I don't care. I'm using it because it's so good. Like my skin is so soft and I'm so happy. It's like such a big difference. And so, yeah. But for like Pond's, I'd use it for my face when I just want something that's light, just put over my face. It'll get rid of the dry spots, but then it's like my natural oils and stuff just come out. I don't really care. But I actually like this. I actually thought it was the one for moisturizer, but it is not. It's just a hydrating cream. It just hydrates your face. And yeah, I like it. It's dermatologist tested and recommended and stuff. And it's new. So, yes, I actually really like it. And I also use Aquaphor, which is also good. It's dermatologist recommended. It's healing ointment. It's by Eucerin. And so, it's advanced therapy for dry, cracked, or irritated skin. I love this. I put it on my lips all the time. I've had this maybe for about, I had like this specific one for about 4 months now. And I use it all the time, every single day. And just about for anything. I put it on my lips. Sometimes if my hands are really ashy and stuff, I'd mix it. Like I'd take some, like a little bit, put it on top of my hand, and I take like some lotion, and I just mix it in there with it all together. Like if I take some Smell Good lotion, it's kind of like really liquidy and loose, thin, not thick Smell Good lotion. I just put some of that on it, and it'll keep my hands good for the whole entire day. And also, I also use this to take off my makeup, my eye makeup and stuff. Because, you have waterproof. They actually say Vaseline is good, but I'd rather use something like this. I don't know. I just love this. It's like multi-purpose. It's just petroleum, skin protecting its ointment. And it's actually a temporary protector for minor cuts, scrapes, and burns. It like relieves chapped and cracked skin and lips, and it helps protect from the drying effects of wind and cold weather. I love this. And I mean, some people say like it's not used for your lips, but you can actually use this for your lips as they just sit in the back. They have a little one, which is like $5 by itself. And yeah, I'd rather pay $5 for this that I could use for different things, and it lasts me right so far. Like I have this much left. I've been having this much left for the past 2 months. So yeah, I've been using so far for about 4 months. Yeah, and I love it. So that's just my opinion on things to use. Of course, you don't have to use it, but that's just another thing. And if you actually do have eczema, you should use like hydrocortisone, which you can. Aveeno has a good one. They're really good. It's like 0.5%. But I got one prescribed by the doctor. It's actually 2.5% hydrocortisone. So, I mean, my skin is a little bit more sensitive and kind of drier than the usual. Some people have drier skin than I do. But, yeah. And hopefully this helped you out. And please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.